up, Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sousou no Frieren chapter 142. But before we get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba kitty who's somewhere around here, hopefully being a good kitty, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we covered in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked summer anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Witch Watch, Gachikuta, Togenanki, as well as the second seasons of My Dress Up Darling, Dan Da Dan, and a couple of cuckoos, which the last one I covered a little bit earlier today. And there's even more on the way, including more Frieren. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So last chapter, Sousou no Frieren, the ball began, and it was kind of like confirmed that the ball itself in this hall, it's neutral ground. So, at least for now, anyway. Right, kitties? Hi, LV kitties. Ooh, you got eye bookies. But anyways, let's get into this chapter. See what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Sudden Encounter. How is the ball progressing? Everything is going smoothly. Our security is flawless as well. Our state guest, Lady Siri, wishes to seek an audience with your majesty. She brought along an excessive number of attendants. Should I accost as well? Well, you ask whether you should make a display of might. I will have the special forces of magic escort you as well. In that case, get the preparations in place. There's no need to rush. That will be a show of might as well. It will be done. And one more thing. Phrase. Isn't there something else you forgot to inform me? I've already conveyed everything. You removed Denkin from this stage, didn't you? What are you planning? Cease the restraint. If you are scheming something, let me in on it as well. Dude, the king ain't tolerating any of this shit. As part of an arrangement that I made with Denkin at tonight's ball, I will make conversation with the great mage Siri and form a bridge for an amicable pact. Ooh. How are your arrangements coming along? What should I do? What should I be doing? Your Majesty need not know anything about that. This is something that I, a petty retainer, am taking the liberty to conduct in disobedience to the will of your Majesty. Convey your thoughts. Let's see. Please forgive my impudence. If you must grant me death, then please let it be after the final act. Grant you death? Well said, dude. He's impressed. If I knew how to kill you, I would already be sending you to the gallows. Phrase. There's no need for you to bear the responsibility of a fading empire alone. Although I've turned a blind eye up until now, you and Denkin, despite your dispositions being polar opposite, I am well aware that the two of you have protected this country. Similar to how I have been rewarding Denkin, Hidherdo, there we go, or it's supposed to be Hidherdo, whatever. I'd like to reward you as well. Then in that case, as you have been doing until now, I feel that continuing to turn a blind eye will suffice. Also, it is not fading. The history of the Empire spun a millennium, and it will only continue to be written until the very day when everyone can cast magic in this world. Ooh. Continue to be written, you say? But, like, as soon as I saw this, I'm just like, yeah, this is something out of UQ Holder, situation-wise. Because in UQ Holder, there was a moment where they were talking about how if the world would be better if everyone had magic, or everyone could use magic. And in all reality is you're not going to get equality. No, they're going to find something else to nitpick at. Even if everyone is immortal, there's going to be a way to nitpick at nitpick at it and find a way to discriminate someone. So yeah, I gotta wonder if that's what they're talking about here, or are they just mainly talking about that if everyone, the moment everyone can use magic in general, there is going to be then this kingdom is just going to cease to exist. Something. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Continue to be written, you say. Phrase. I wonder if you even believe in such a thing, despite being aware of the Empire's current situation far more than anyone else. This is truly a mystery. Something that has existed for ages as if it were part of the natural world is impossible for me to visualize the ruins of. Nonetheless, there is not a single thing in this world that can last forever. Even this great empire that has existed for a millennium is surely no exception, which is true. Nothing does last forever. It doesn't. Well, a soul can last forever, because that's an eternal thing. But no, you know what? Even a soul will eventually die out too, depending. But anyways, Ubel, nay to all. What? Do you realize what it is you are trying to do? If we fight in the hall, the special forces of magic would take action, turning it into an all-out war, wouldn't they? Thus, as long as the Shadow Warriors remain in that hall there, they are untouchable. Therefore, Sense has opted for a wait-and-see strategy. Frankly, that is a terrible move, which will only result in us getting cornered. Regardless of the hall or otherwise, if we don't force the Shadow Warriors to take action, even if it means spanking them, our enemy's plans will continue to advance smoothly. Wait and see. Wait and see is the same thing as not getting in their way. By the time the enemy takes action, it's quite possible we may already be too late. That's how badly I feel. The odds are stacked against us for this fight. I smell the stench of death, you see. Woo! Hold on a second. She just said here, Ubel just said, by the time, let's see, wait and see is the same thing as not getting in their way. By the time the enemy takes action, it's quite possible we may already be too late. That's how badly I feel the odds are stacked against us for this fight. I smell the stench of death, you see. There's going to be a lot of death. It's going to be a bloodbath, huh? Your assertion itself is crystal clear. I have no intention of objecting. However, that does not justify you wreaking havoc inside the hall. Certainly, the enemy's plans would be ruined, but it would lead to a melee. Many will perish, including you as the vanguard. Which is why I have been suggesting alternatives countless times already, even though you refused all of them. Say, is that how badly you want to die? Well, I would not want Four Eyes to die. Woo! I'm presenting alternatives because I know I'm going to get dragged to my death, though. I love them. They're such a cute couple. For now, let us just have a calm discussion. Hey, Four Eyes, look. These are all real swords. This place is a palace, right? Is it all right having such dangerous things around? Perhaps we just haven't noticed yet, and there are still other weapons. Hey, what's the big deal? Stop that, it looks painful. Ooh. I was just testing to see if it had a sharp edge, you know. My apologies. Woo! My apologies. Take your time. How many? 2. I have visual confirmation on the targets. They are subjects on the list. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Preemptive strike? How come? Could it be that my face was already exposed? In that case, I must get them to reveal exactly how they found out then. Ooh, yeah, they're trying. Ubel's like, she's like, are you fucking serious? Why are you trying to fuck with me? This panel is really hot, I'm not gonna lie. Captain Frey's, a battle has been detected. Your orders? So we're getting into the battle. So next chapter, we're going to get the battle, the first fight of this portion of the arc. And there's no chapter next week. It's probably, I think from what was posted on Twitter, it's going to be the week, we'll get a new chapter the week after. But man, I am so hyped for this fight. Let the chaos ensue. I'm probably going to title this video that. Let the chaos begin. Let it ensue. And it's outside. Remember, the hall is where it is neutral ground. You can't do shit. But outside the hall, yeah, it's free game. But what do you guys think about the discussion about, oh god, that phrase was having with the king about him just like ignoring everything, even though the king obviously seems aware of what's going on. And I feel like part of the reason why they want Ciri dead is, and I think this has been even said, is because if she dies, then the Empire survives, and you know, destroy magic and the Empire survives. But like, I just can't help but think that the Empire can still exist. It will still exist to an extent. It'll just be different. It'll just be an evolution of it. But then again, humans are fucking stubborn as hell, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Frieren content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.